what's up? It's Vampire Bride. Today I'm going to be talking about this really cool Razer V3 Blackwidow Tenkeyless Pokemon Special Edition keyboard. Well, that was a mouthful. It's actually the keyboard, wrist rest, and mouse set. This special edition lives up to the expectations of a Razer Green Switch Key keyboard in that you really feel the click with each key. You also really hear it. It makes quite the clicking noise, which is great. Until you have someone in the same room trying to sleep. But it has that really satisfying click, feel, and sound.
I love the clickiness in the green switch keys.
Though this is a very special edition keyboard and bundle, there are quite a few other variants of it.
It seems to be rare. There's another one with a Pikachu close to the Eevee on it, but mine doesn't have that, and it was difficult finding a review for this specific keyboard, but finding one for just the Razer V3 Blackwidow Tenkeyless, that wasn't as hard to find. So far, this kind of keyboard seems to have been getting good reviews, and I agree. This keyboard and mouse combo was a bit expensive with the wrist rest, but it is a special edition because of the Pokemon on it. There's a Pokeball escape key, there's a Pokeball down key, and menu key. The keyboard is small because it's without the number pad, which is odd for me because all of my other keyboards that I've had before this are full size, they're bigger, and have the number pad.
This 87 key keyboard is Tenkeyless, meaning that it doesn't have the extra number pad on the side, which has taken me a while to get used to because I'm used to typing in my computer's password on the number pad.
There's a transparent switch housing, so the Razer Chroma RGB can really shine through. The RGB reacts to games. The keyboard was immediately recognized by Razer Synapse software, as I was previously using a Razer keyboard. It looks awesome with the cute little Eevee by the arrow keys, the Pokeball designs all over, and the two shades of keys, with the super light tan and a brown, matching Eevee's coat. There's two heights to the kickstands and grip so it doesn't slide around all over the desk. They're strong and I can push the keyboard back without the kickstands collapsing. There are cable routing options from the middle or out to the right side. They are non-braided cables, but I do like that there are two different ways to put them, and it's a decent length. There are multiple lighting settings, and the keys feel good. They have this curve to them that's very nice. You can't put the spacebar on upside down. You're able to take off all of the keys to, clean around the keyboard. The spacebar has a tab opposite on either side so that you're unable to put it on upside down. That's just a small thing, but I found it kind of cool.
I have no real complaints with the keyboard itself, but the way that it fits with the wrist rest has been a little bit of an issue. My old Razer keyboard had a wrist rest that would magnetically lock on. It felt much sturdier and it didn't slide around. This one is much more lightweight and it doesn't have any way to actually connect with the keyboard. Even the slope on the keyboard doesn't really fit with the slope on or the edge of the wrist rest.
The wrist rest looks really nice. It has all of the Eevee evolutions engraved into the leather along with Razer and Pokemon lettering.
Then there's the Razer V2 Orachi Mouse, which looks really cute, but I'm not really happy with the functionality of it. I have fairly small hands for an adult, and this mouse still feels, too small. And the right key likes to lock up and also is very, very easy to press. When you rest your fingers even lightly, the button will press, and then sometimes it locks up and you have to kind of bump it against the desk to get it to unlock itself. I don't like basically having to float my finger above the mouse when I'm used to being able to, rest it in my hands comfortably. When I'm editing, it is really difficult to use between the being so light. I'm not used to such a lightweight mouse, which a lot of gamers would actually find to be a positive. But I prefer the sturdiness and control of a mouse that has a little bit more weight to it. And that's with the batteries being in the Razer V2 Orachi mouse. I still find it to be too easy to move. You can adjust the DPI in 5 different settings. I like to put it somewhere in the middle. I find it most comfortable. When I am trying to edit, it is really hard to control exactly where my arrow is going, and when you're editing down to the second, it becomes a problem. Other than the aesthetics of this mouse, I am pretty disappointed. I was initially worried that the cute little Pokemon on the front would be able to get rubbed off with using the mouse a lot. And then, of course, with it being primarily white, you do have to worry about the yellowing of the plastic. But so far, that has not been an issue. Aesthetically, it's very pleasing to the eye. Functionality, I cannot get over it. And honestly, after this video, I will probably move on, put my old mouse back, or try something else new because it just doesn't work for me. And it's crazy because I've seen a lot of great reviews of this mouse, but I have to disagree. Personally, I find it borderline unusable.
The faceplate on the mouse is interchangeable. There are quite a few different designs that come on the faceplate, so you can buy different ones to click right on. There's little magnets at the bottom and it clicks in at the top. So it's super easy to take on and off. This mouse takes a AA battery and a AAA battery, which I thought was kind of odd, but whatever. They give it a little bit more weight and help it not be so easy to push too far when you're moving it around.
I can't really complain about the keyboard. It really stands up to, well, the standard that you would expect from Razer, and being a Razer Blackwidow keyboard. But as a bundle, though, aesthetically, it looks great. It just doesn't fit with comfort and functionality. When you're going into a longer gaming session or trying to edit a longer video, you really want the comfort of being able to rest your arm or your fingers. And it sounds like such a little thing, but when you really get into it, when you're in the middle of a game, you don't want the right button on the mouse to click, much less lock up. That would possibly completely throw you off track in the game. And with editing, just having to keep going back and undoing and redoing because the mouse locked up, or I accidentally hit the right key, or I accidentally moved it too quick because I'm not used to the light dexterity of it. All of those things add up to a not so pleasant gaming or editing experience. Now I just need a Pokemon mouse pad and a customizable Corsair CPU cover to go on my PC, and I would have the whole set. It looks really nice.
I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more videos to come.